So, Balance of Interest really like Lunara. They also value the tank pretty highly and usually gravitate towards a Muradin. So we might see them pick up that specific combo now. Zakara being banned out. Decent pick on this map. I would have expected a Sylph ban, Kerrigan ban, Falstad ban, something along those lines. Balance banning the Sylvana is obviously not wanting to deal with the potential snowballing. And Binfused going for the Zool. It fell Infused used against them. Wondering how they will play. They're already sort of adapting to the map. This is a different drafting style than we've seen from game 2. Was it game 2 that they played Inferno or game 1?
Was it game 2?
I think it was game 2. Yeah, and we do see Oriole being picked up and Kerrigan. Obviously Kerrigan with the Q build, very powerful on this map. However, I do know that Penta played the standard Hot Slug's highest win rate build on here, with the increased damage on W and the pulsing damage on E for Kerrigan. I'm wondering if he's gonna adapt to go for the Q build, which is pretty much just broken as fuck. On the Vernal Shrines you keep jumping to the minions, healing yourself, mana gets refunded, you build huge shields. Great stuff. We see Brightwing being picked up. Binfused, they're gonna try and get that global soak going. They're mimicking Binfused draft right now. Exact same pickups. And I do like it. So what are we gonna see? Balance of Interest ban. Right now they're probably looking to pick up either double ranged or another melee on Binfused side. And they ban the Thrall. Not too sure I like that ban. There's still plenty of melee options open. They already have the Zul, so they're not really forced to go into another melee. Sonya would have been a good pick as well. Greymane, semi-melee. Good Shrine Clear. And ETC being banned by Team Binfused, very potent obviously. With the Kerrigan. And there we do see Muradin being picked, one of their favorite tanks. So. What are they gonna... Li Ming. Again, Li Ming being picked on Infernal Shrine. It's not their best map. Still comfortable, especially if you do go with such a heavy dive combo for Kerrigan. You're expecting to get the early game kills. Or just the early fight kills. And then Li Ming just snowballs out of control of resets. So, Binfused, I would like to see them... Actually, they're pretty flexible. Johanna and Zul with Brightwing offer a decent frontline. They're not too scared about the Kerrigan initiates right now. Wondering if Brightwing will go Cleanse. It's pretty recommended against Kerrigan. So ranged assassins. What options are they considering? You could go for a mage. Falstad obviously very strong, bit of a hybrid mage. Still at open actually. So they've got 2 globals now. And Zul. They're ready to soak. And they do pick up the Greymane as expected, sort of. Great return on the Kerrigan. Great Shrine Clear with the Q. If you get level 20, Hunter Spawner Boss, so POP. In balance, they're free to pick anything now. This time Binfused is paying more attention to the map, I feel. On balance side it's only the Kerrigan. Well, Binfused is taking care of the soak, and Balance are going very heavy on the front line. They're ready to dive. They want a team fight. Okay. Let's move over to the games.
I do like the dive heavy, but I'm not sure this can be used well.
Yeah, it feels like a bit of an awkward pick, especially because like they've got Johanna. She doesn't really worry too much with her unstoppable Iron Skin. They can use Gust to like force out the first initiate. which usually you want to open up with the Maelstrom on the Kerrigan, meaning that it kind of gets wasted. So I'm curious how they're gonna play this one. Preparing for team league. Oh, there we go. Again, no port for synergy. Penta did not fix it. Obviously, did not watch the stream.
No points.
No bonus points. Disappointing. This is going to be made into a nice VOD, so he can hear the shame over and over again if he wants to. Do change it. We've got the same problem on our team. Josh never changes. He does get shamed for it. And now we're hopping into the first game after some technical issues. I'll introduce the team on the left side. Balance of interest with Wade Pool. Now playing the Muradin, McDino on his Li Ming, Carvajal on the Sonya, Penta on the Kerrigan, and Blinke on the Oriel. And if you please are kind to introduce the right hand side.
On the right hand side, we have Carrie Barlow on Greymane, Nakaris on Falsad, TH3V on Johanna, Daniel on Brightwing, and Arthur Sophie on Zool.
And we do already see a talent change actually. They may have watched the stream. Brightwing is no longer going into Z build. Building trade now. And they also don't split the lanes anymore, so no early tower pressure. Both teams posturing around, no one really looking for a fight. We see the same matchup of Sonya Falsat in the top. Let's see if they can make something happen. I'm sorry for selecting the Sonya here. And I need to select the map thingies. Nothing too exciting going on right now. Both teams roughly equal in XP. We see a sort of rotation coming out. I'm not sure why they're leaving Brightwing behind.
Oh, Johanna getting stunned. She does have Iron Skin though, so she's going to get away safely from that.
Penta recognizing it, not wasting his combo on that Johanna. Brightwing
a little bit out of position. Could get comboed, but I don't think he's going to risk it there. Not with Greymane right behind.
Zool is actually pretty far in the lane right now, but he's retreating safely. Match up top pretty equal. Falsat losing some health. Sonya obviously with the war paint has pretty good sustain in lane. Right now it seems like Binfused will pick up the level 4s a bit earlier. Falsat can just stay top, soak that XP. They're gonna snatch the mid lane and secure themselves their level 4 talents.
Starting to work on the shine a little bit there. Nothing too heavy as of yet.
Talents getting the slight lead. Both teams now level 4. Oriel going very aggressive. Taking the slow on the stun. Triumvirate coming out for the Li Ming. Hurricane for the Sonya, which is a very smart pick considering they do have the Bone Prison. And she can just Whirlwind right out of that route. Right now Sonya getting ganked, but she makes it out alive. Nothing too exciting. Infuse doesn't even bother contesting. We do still see Peekaboo being picked up just to scout out rotations.
I think they're just trying to rush 6 so that they'll have a big advantage when fighting this Punisher.
They'll be slightly ahead. Like, it's not a new talent here, it's 4% more damage for the heroes. It's okay. They just realize the early Punisher isn't that valuable. And they do correctly bait the Punisher now. It's taking damage from the fort.
A couple of big roots going up there. Gary Barlow taking a little bit of damage, but
so
they're not
far
going to engage into this.
0 kills for both teams. Playing a bit safer. Muradin just showing some aggression, not committing. Well, Sonya's being pressured back, she's low on health.
And to try rotating up to catch Falstad. Kerrigan looking to get the combo, I think. Yeah, there it goes, but she's not going to try the rest of it.
would be
a little
risky.
bit
She wouldn't
risky.
finish off Falstad. She'd be taking heavy damage. Meanwhile, we see
Brian
Binfused invading the camp on the side of Balance of Interest, and Oriel does not scout it out. So well played.
You managed to take it.
Meanwhile, they're not really missing too much, so some minions on the mid lane.
Looks like they're going to try and go on Li Ming. Oh, they'll catch it, yeah, they got it.
And MacDino rips.
Caught a little bit off guard. Don't think he thought there'd be 3 members hiding at the camp. Very well played gank there.
Infused just securing the talent lead, ganks on map dominance.
Zul taking some damage, but his shade prevents Kerrigan from doing everything. The stun on Brightwing doing some significant damage. Whether they're going to dive to try and get her there, no, they're just going to leave her. Greymane coming up on Muradin. Muradin then getting rooted. It's just body blocked in by Johanna and
Very
Greymane.
well. Very well played.
And with no dwarf toss, Muradin is going down.
He will be up in time for the next objective, so it's not the biggest of loss. We do see they're almost at full talent, full level ahead. So they might pick up the level 10s a bit earlier. Falstad is actually pushing Sonya back a bit in this lane. I think neither
Oh,
Binfused doesn't want to start it, which makes sense. They want to secure level 10. They know if they get level 10, then Balance can't contest. And starting it now would be risky for Balance.
no one going towards it as of yet. Mostly just soaking. Bot lane there's a little skirmish, mostly just Brightwing getting targeted by Kerrigan. Big stun goes up on Brightwing, but
Oriel
Oriel
still
nearly
safe.
dying there. If the Bone Prison had gone on her and not Kerrigan, that would have been a kill there. I believe Binfused are going to start going towards the shrine now.
They should. They got other ults up. They have Emerald Wind to disengage from the Kerrigan as well. They have a lot of tools to deal with this now. However, Balance isn't far from 10 either. They're just getting the soak. Actually missing that wave there.
But with Greymane so low on mana, taking a fight now wouldn't be the worst.
He does seem to recognize it.
Yeah,
He's
no.
gonna tap.
Yeah, he's going to use the fountain.
And Balance hits and Sonya going leap. She wants to dive along with Kerrigan, just go ham on that backline. You see the standard ults being picked up. I see probably disintegrate for
Johanna
Li Ming.
taking- Oh, Kerrigan jumping in. Iron Skin used. Johanna is not stunned, however, Arthur's OP is. Brightwing seems to just about survive all the Li Ming and Kerrigan now. Kerrigan now way out of position after jumping, gets completely destroyed by
this
the
is
Bone Prison.
Very
This did not go
unfortunate.
the way
Three
of
ults.
interest planned.
3 ults traded for 2. One is disintegrate, but still. Didn't manage to secure the shrine. Got a kill. I mean, they
Punisher
got
won't do too much, but
yes, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
something.
they are pushing both the other lanes.
being forced to it. Well, Brightwing falling quite low from just the sheer amount
Well,
of damage.
Emerald
Oh,
Wind
the
gets
Emerald
interrupted.
Wind is stunned. Do they have one more mobility? This
Yes.
ancient spear hits her.
Well played here by Balance.
The Oriel Whip just knocking Johanna out of range there. Greymane way too low on mana to continue.
Meanwhile though, bot fort got annihilated. Top, still in the same state. We see Falstad and Zul both moving up. They're gonna take their booster camp. Sonya's doing the same thing on their side, just trying to fill the downtime. I would like to see them actually do the easy camps and save the hard camps for the objective to force a respawn out of the other team. It seems both teams are fine like trading them. Top fort probably gonna fall here.
Oh, just saved by Sonya and Oriole. Sonya taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too significant.
Sonya didn't save Hurricane there for the whirlwind to get out of the route. It wasn't really a problem. Kill potential isn't really there with Zul. Next Dino, checking bot lane. This is very unfortunate for BOI. Their hard camp is gonna get cleared instantly as well. Getting absolutely nil value. Same time.
Small skirmish down at the other easy camp with Johanna having to back up and Brightwing getting a little bit caught in the middle. The leap goes out and Brightwing just gets completely blown up
Well
on the
played by
leaping
Balance
Kerrigan. Meanwhile, Binfused is currently doing the shrine with 10 minions to them.
And Balance is leaving their camp here, pushing mid. They don't want to lose this Punisher. They're already a level behind. They don't want to get too...
Oh, Fausta getting caught just by Kerrigan, but luckily has Balrog to get out. Kerrigan taking a lot of damage from the forts. Goes into Crystal Aegis, not sure if that was completely needed. No one dead yet, most people from Binfused have tapped now. Well, down goes Bone Prison on Oriole, she's very low, gets caught by Greymane and completely blown up. Sonya also having to run away, gets caught by the slow on Falstad.
Yeah, and this shrine is definitely going over to the side of Binfused. There's no way they can contest it. Meanwhile, mid is reaching the fort, but it's not getting much value yet. However, Binfused almost 2 levels ahead. They're not too far from hitting 16.
Looks like Oriole's waiting to take the stun or Li Ming. Punisher won't do too much damage, already at 75% health gone.
They did well baiting it. It's also the Arcane Punisher, so it's nice not to have the team fight under it. So meanwhile, he doesn't get too much value bot lane. I think they should have moved Falstad at least with them to put some pressure on the gates. It seems like a mistake to try and get the soak now if you could just get the XP from the structures and get the soak later. Camp is up now, 4 balance of interest.
Right wing
Bot
spotting
camp
mirrored in
getting
there.
capped. Binfused invading, getting spot by Penta.
Oh, this looks like it could be a dangerous situation.
Oh,
Moradin jumps in, but
too late for
it's
the
gonna follow
invade.
from Sonya.
This case, it doesn't matter. If they don't get it, you just walk over to the camp and clear it. They don't get any value from it. It's not worth it to do the team fight. You actually see Alpha Killer being picked up for the Greymane. Falstad moving into Afterburner. So I'll pick up.
Moradin having to dwarf toss away.
The Fanaticism for the Johanna.
Both teams seem to be spoiling for a fight at the moment. Especially with level 16 being picked up at the minute.
The next Punisher should hit soon, so I like the decision now to go Bruiser. It's not gonna spawn top because it just spawned top. They should keep it until the announcement is made, but they're instantly capping it. And the response here as well. Oh, it's still quite timely. These camps should counter each other pretty well. However, obviously, the lane is more pushed for Infused. Or Binfused.
And Falstad's also taking it out before it gets any value.
I like this play by Binfused. However, Falstad is getting rotated upon.
He's now realised his horrible situation.
Brightwing going
Will
in
he
for the
get saved
face
from
shield.
Brightwing? Ah, the Emerald Wind keeps them all at bay.
Very nice play.
Emerald Wind.
And now they're significantly behind. They wouldn't be able to contest it anyway, they're behind on levels. They should just clear this, get the soak, get the 16. Try not to lose too much from the Punisher that's gonna spawn. And then try to stay equal in XP for the next objective. Alright. We do see 16 being hit for balance of interest. Opposing presence being picked up for Muradin makes sense against the Greymane, very strong pickup. Aggressive defense, getting those extra big shields on the Kerrigan, which is a pretty big deal. Nerves of Steel, going for pretty defensive on the side of balance of interest actually. A Wrath of Heaven, which is great on the Sonya because extra ability power on the Sonya makes her slams do so much damage.
Good bait there by balance of interest, keeping the Punisher well away from the enemy team. However, the root goes down on Muradin, takes a lot of damage. Manages to jump out. Sonya also taking a lot of damage and gets stunned. Crystal Age is just keeping her alive. Stone form going out, but no, she's not going to survive very long. Kerrigan, however, doing an absolute ton of damage to Brightwing. Beats them all out. Johanna taking a ton of damage from the fort, but her Iron Skin keeping her alive. Blessed Shield goes out and smashes Kerrigan before she can even unleash her combo. Down she goes. Johanna, Johanna getting picked down for a minion spear.
Brightwing Seal not getting there in time. Quite unfortunate, but still. They got the value. I mean, they got 3 kills there. Keep is at half health. Lane is completely pushed. They can just get this camp now easy. They can get this camp easy. Zul is in a awkward position right now. No, they're not gonna engage on him, I think. Wait, we might dive. No, they're leaving him. Because a level 20 is hit now. They have a big speed advantage. It's gonna be really hard for Balance to actually catch up now. They may have to take on an even fight, try and find a pick. But so far it seems like Brightwing has been really on point, saving anyone who gets ganked. Again, Greywing super aggressive, Tooth and Claw. Going for the full cleave. Johanna
going for the camp. Don't think that was a necessary leap with... Oh no, he gets stunned at the end. There goes Gust and Emerald Wind as well as Barrel Roll. But everyone gets up safely.
Yeah, some miscommunication here on the ults. One would have been enough. But it's fine. You don't really care about them getting a camp. Oh wait, they didn't even manage to cap it.
Oh, they did cap it. It just got immediately destroyed by the...
No, I mean BOI didn't cap it.
Oh, BOI, yeah. Well, they are trying to go for this keep pick.
This is smart. They're 5. They can't engage on them now. They're level 20. It's very risky.
Well, they're going straight on Greymane though. Crystal Age is going down. It's just a mess of Greymane and so much damage from everyone. We've lost Kerrigan, we've lost Greymane, we've lost Falstad. Zul goes down as well.
This is incredible.
So, it's just Brightwing running away.
Doesn't connect.
Emerald Wind. That was crazy. I'm gonna need a replay on that one to even start on what happened there.
This might be the moment Balance makes a comeback. They took the uneven fight, they did get the picks. It went 1 for 4. They're caught up in XP, they can just soak the lanes now, get the 20, make it an even fight again. They're still down in structures, but this Punisher is late game, and it's probably just gonna punch straight through the keep. It might not take it, depending on how well Binfused defense, but still. Also, this does leave the option to leave the shrine at 39, not cap it, and just go push out all the lanes, take a fort, do whatever the fuck you want. Because it's Binfused starts to respond to you. This is the moment they can take control.
I'm not sure I would risk it if I was in their position, just simply because the amount of structures left on their side.
Yeah,
they're just going to go straight for the Punisher.
They are very healthy, everyone has mana, everyone has the health. Brightwing soaking bot, I'm not sure if this is a smart play.
Johanna, taking so much damage there. Iron Skin was just used and destroyed in a second. Sonya using Leap and Muradin using Aperture, but the Gust saving them all there with a disengage. Johanna a little bit out of position, just backs up. Oh, the Kerrigan combo on Greymane keeps him stun locked. Gets completely nuked there by Li Ming and Kerrigan.
False
This
set
fort
there.
is definitely gone.
The Gust completely ruined the value of the Poison Nova. Basically wasting an entire ult for not that much is engaged. They still got the pick on Greymane, they've only got one DPSer left and they're going in ham. They taste victory, they won it.
Down goes the Punisher. They're going to take the gate and leave, I think. Here.
They should move back.
The amount of damage on Brightwing there.
There is a
If there was
catapult
even
now.
one more bit.
And Zul is also threatening the bot keep. I think they should hard back, clear the lanes, get the camps going, make sure they have vision on the map. They don't want to get backdoored now.
Falstad moving down to protect Zul, I think, since he realises what's about to happen. I
This
think
way-
there was a bit of a mistake seeing how many heroes are approaching.
They don't realize they're being invaded on. Oh, but Brightwing is joining.
Oh, Brighton's here. The Gust
Again.
completely wasted by Emerald Wind. Kerrigan falling really low, uses Bolt of the Storm to get out. Zul also falling, used some cleanse, but gets destroyed by Kerrigan. Kerrigan jumping back in, full. That's a shield going out, keeping all stunned. Now goes the leap. Greymane jumping in on Oriole. She keeps herself healthy with a heal. Crystal Aegis going out, keeping Greymane, keeping her alive. Sorry. Johanna jumping back in. Brightwing taking a lot of damage. Oriole goes down to Falstad. Greymane taking too much damage. I think it was a little bit overextended. Should have disengaged. This doesn't look good for Team Binfused at the minute. They're probably going to go for this fort here. Maybe back off.
They don't have a healer, they probably don't feel all that comfortable.
Yeah, although Falstad trying to go back in, if he goes any closer... No, Kerrigan's falling in, they're just going to take the count.
Still. Well played. They know they've got to be aggressive now. You can't allow Binfused to get back on the map. There's too much pressure going on. You can't allow Zul and Falstad free reign. I would like to see them quickly pick up the Bruiser camp while Oriole is still respawning.
Let's see what happens with this shrine.
We seem to be posturing around the mid. Brightwing pushing in the lane a bit, getting soak.
Down goes the Whirlwind, and this is the combo with stun. The Gust combined with the Poison Nova results in only 2 people getting hit by it. Sonya using Ignore Pain there, but still manages to get away. And Binfused looking very healthy, whereas Balance of Interest taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. So far, Falstad's Gust have been ruining an ult every time. And he nearly drops. But the updraft does save him.
Never underestimate the Li Ming missiles. Oh, Johanna getting stunned but cleanse at the same time. Emerald Wind going out, keeping her alive. I think it would be a mistake for her to walk back in, but she seems to go... No, she's definitely playing well safe. Zul on the other hand going top and continue to push. Well, oh, Kerrigan jumping a little bit too far, I think, but she seems okay. I don't think Binfused are going to try and contest just yet. They're going to certainly wait for Zul.
They can't contest this. Unless they wipe the entire team now.
Crystal Aegis going down, doing a ton of damage. Leap stunning the 2 main members.
Oh,
Greymane
Greymane
just getting out of there.
But the Punisher might see him.
Johanna
No,
also just surviving. She still has indestructible.
McDino doesn't spot him. Oh my god, he makes it out
Just
alive.
managed to get out. Greymane.
They've got minions on the core now. Minions pushing in everywhere from Zul.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonya's gone back to deal with that. The Arcane Punisher on his own, trying to make some headway down mid.
Balance is winning team fights now and they're slowly catching up in structure, but are they going to be able to do it quickly enough? not to just get snowballed by the Zul push that he keeps doing every time an objective is up. Brightwing and Zul they're in different lanes, they clear the wave, they make sure it gets pushed and slowly whittling down those keeps, eventually putting catapult pressure in every lane, while Balance still has none.
And having all 3 keeps down would be a very dangerous situation for Balance of Interest at this point. They can't afford to keep having someone go back just to deal with catapults.
It also opens up the option for Binfused to bait the backdoor, like showing Falstad and Brightwing at the objective while hiding the other members near the core, and then you can either commit to the core call or fake it, make the Balance of Interest team half back, and then just quickly clear the shrine. Interesting to see.
Team Binfused gonna go try for the keep.
Yeah, they're definitely going keep. It's a smart call as well.
Just take it out and run.
Like, Falstad can just Gus now, prevent the counter, or prevent the engage.
I think he's gonna try and save it. This might not be so good. Sonya manages to catch up.
I think they should Gus now.
Oh, the sun goes down on Johanna. All the people turn around to save it. Yeah, there goes the gust.
Meanwhile,
There's
heavy damage on the core. They have to half now, and they realize
the shield
that.
has done nothing. The shield nearly fell.
Meanwhile, camp from Balance of Interest getting cleaned up here. They're now just dealing with this massive push. However, bot lane did get pushed out by the camp, but Binfused picking up the camp on Balance's side now. This is very risky. 2 keeps down, 1 nearly down.
I'm guessing the strategy will clear that camp and then move to shrine.
Yeah.
That wall giving them the vision on where they are though. Still on just a tiny sliver of health.
All ults are up for Binfused. Maelstrom still down for Balance of Interest.
Muradin jumping in, Oriole stunning Johanna, she just seems to get out. Poison Nova going down, doing heavy damage to Kerrigan and Muradin. Big stun by Johanna, keeping everyone, but Zul, a little bit overextended, gets destroyed there.
Oh, it's Sonya's in way too deep.
So much damage there. Crystal Aegis goes on, this might kill Johanna. Oh, it procs the indestructible. Muradin taking so much damage and Oriole just keeping herself alive with that heal. Wow.
It's too dead. Johanna should stay near Brightwing right now. Harfing is definitely a mistake.
Yeah, although they have to clean up these catapults before they get any closer.
And there's a Punisher that's guaranteed to take down Botkeep. This may be game.
This
Sonya
is a horrible
and
situation right now.
Sonya Muradin will spawn in time. Core won't be dead by then, but it may have taken damage. And top is already pushing in. Mid is on its way with the catapult.
You can definitely say rip to that keep.
Yeah. That keep is not gonna live long. Punisher gonna straight past it, doesn't care.
I reckon Binfused are just gonna go ham on the core. They're gonna ignore Balance of Interest.
Yeah. They're still Gust up, Emerald Wind is up. They just Gust the team away now.
Oh,
Emerald Wind was just used.
It does jump, but I think this is game. Gust is out. There's so much damage. That's
Binfused.
Team Binfused.
Takes it. Well played. They understood the comp very well, consistently soaking. Even when they fell behind, just constantly escorting those waves. Still putting on the pressure on the keep. And Balance had a really hard time to actually deal with it. Very well played. Vasapasti complaining out the production value. Score obviously never updating because I'm a casual. And I still need to remember everything. I am sorry. It is our first day casting. Please be gentle, senpais. Balance of Interest already readied up. I'll just mention casters ready. Do you have the link?
Somewhere.
In the match lounge. 801, 7-1. And balance of interest, first pick on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Wondering what we're gonna see. Maybe they'll like ban something like the Zool, obviously very strong. Yeah, they got chokeholded by it on the previous map and they're just saying we don't want to deal with that push anymore. That leaves them a lot of options. They can go for something like a Sylvana. Sagara just got banned out, so they don't have that strong push in the vision on the objective. A Kerrigan or a Sylvana seems like a pretty likely pickup from balance now. They do like the Kerrigan, but they move in for the Sylvanas, hovering it, and I like the pickup. Very solid. Even just a strong sustained DPS hero. And with the minion waves you can really force them to respond. Sylvanas herself becomes the objective. Binfused, what are they picking now? Kerrigan is still open. They might want to deny the Oriel. There you go. Pretty standard with a Li Ming. I'm curious, what is the... Yeah, they do deny the Oriel pickup. Obviously Binfused really enjoyed playing Oriel, so I'm not surprised. Daniel seemed pretty confident on the hero. Balance, I'm feeling they might try to go for something like a Lunara area. There it is, Lunara being hovered, and I wouldn't be surprised to see something like Muradin. They tend to pick up Muradin pretty early. But Johanna, they're going for very heavy wave clear. They just want a strong rotation. Johanna obviously facilitates it. They don't want to get outpushed again by Team Binfused. Right now, as Binfused, you probably want to ban the... I don't agree with the Rhaegar ban. It's not that important for balance to have a specific support. The synergy Oriel Lunara already got taken away. Personally, I would have banned Thrall here. They still probably want the second melee. Thrall is great at holding the bot lane. Now, they've just... Balance can... Or maybe Team Binfused is planning on picking up the Thrall. They're not afraid. Would make sense. I don't think the Rhaegar ban has any value here. Let's see what they do. They could save the tank pick for last. It's unlikely that balance wants to go double tank. Especially on this map. They're probably considering a melee. I would personally at this point take the Thrall. Ensure that you've got like the strong solo lane. And take something that really facilitates a rotation. Did they go for the Grey main? And right now, this still leaves Thrall open. But they lack a solo laner right now. Greyman can do it. Li Ming could do it, but they're not great. They lose mana quickly. They don't have huge lane sustain. Especially, they probably put this the Lunara bot lane and she's just gonna outpoke you. Bitewing, very solid healer. Obviously works against the aggressive Greyman that Binfused likes to play. You just poly him, he gets burned down by the poison and suddenly he's like, oh wait, I can't actually stay here all that long. If he doesn't secure the kill, they're in big trouble. And right now I would like to see another melee. I would love to see Thrall being picked up right now. Just to deny it from Binfused. And they do pick up the Thrall. Okay, I like it. Now, if you're Binfused, how do you respond? You don't have the solo lane. You probably want another melee. The one melee who kind of... And they go for a fast set. It could work. They have been playing Greymane as the melee. But I do think they're kind of lacking the front line. That said, you typically want to dive a Lunara comp pretty hard. Just considering if you take the poke, you're probably gonna lose. And in that situation, just going ham with the Greyman on the front line together with the Muradin and having the Leeming and the Falstad back you up is a pretty solid decision. It's not a bad pick. I can get behind the thought process that Binfused has here. But I do really enjoy the draft of Balance of Interest. It will be moving into the game now. Production value will be real. I'm not sure. I think I have to move the Balance of Interest text logo a bit to the left. But it seems to have been overlapping with the score. I'll invite Aperture into the lobby, so he isn't all by himself.
My screen is literally just Chen on his own, doing nothing.
I'm just waiting on the final player from Team Binfused to join us. And there he is, Sarkis OP. Casters are ready. Skin game. Again, we do see 2 skins come out, so it's acceptable. Let's see if the portrait synergy gets fixed by now on the side of Balance of Interest. Maybe Penta's just doing it to annoy us, otherwise bonus points, guaranteed. I will keep track of them on my little notebook that I do have over here, confirmed.
I didn't even bother to get mine, since no one has done it yet.
Yeah, we do want to look like professional esports, so you need a notebook. Panta, no bonus points. Notebook is not needed. Well,
Panta, again, proving that he's best Kerrigan, but not celebrating. Greatest festival of them all. The monkey, Luna.
However, you do disagree with the year. You would prefer the 2015, but no one else does.
Because the 2015 one has Chen on it.
It's the obscure one. By the way, don't forget, there is still the giveaway going on if I'm not mistaken, so try and snatch that Chef Stitches skin. Type ! ticket in the number of tickets you want to buy. They cost 25 points. Good luck. And thanks to Blizzard for providing them. And I will enable this and assign points to them. There we go. And on the left side we have Balance of Interest with Penta on the Lunara, Mac Dino playing the Sylvanas, Blinka on the Brightwing, Wadepool on the Johanna, and Carverjocker on the Thrall. Would you be so kind to introduce the right hand side Team Binfused?
For the right hand side we have TH3B on Muradin, Carrie Barlow for Greymane, Nakaris playing Falstad, Daniel playing Oriel as always, and Arthur Sophie playing Li Ming.
In terms of talents, we don't see anything too out of the ordinary. We do see Natural Perspective being picked up for the Lunara, maybe to counter the Greymane Stealth on level 4. It's a bit curious. It's not a bad talent. We do keep the vision on the turn-ins.
Small skirmish going down. Johanna seems to be taking a lot of damage from Iron Skin, and Brightwing just keeping it healthy.
Thrall is already moving to the bot lane. It seems Falstad is gonna be the one to match him up there. And Lunara is a bit behind on the rotation, but with the buff to Johanna's Condemn, it's easy enough for them to clear the waves in time. Meanwhile, 2 people matching Fallen lane. You can see Balance is clearly dominating the rotation. They're consistently ahead. They're the one picking up the gems. They're the one who can call, I'm gonna gank this person. Meanwhile, Falstad dropping. He is forced to tap by the Thrall. Well played.
Looks like orcs beat dwarves any day.
And a heavy orb from Li Ming hitting. But Brightwing is just gonna heal it up, no problem. Falstad again, taking pretty heavy damage from the Thrall.
A lot of damage going down from Lunara. Oriole just keeping them all healthy from it.
Well, Li Ming actually doing significant damage. 6.8k, 7.2 orbs hitting for them hundreds. Very nice. See, Binfused is slightly ahead in gems, but they're already like a third behind in XP. And level 4 talents have been picked up.
Johanna a little bit overextended, I think, gets pushed back by Oriole. Stun goes down on Muradin, Iron Skin keeping her okay for now.
You see, Sylvana's going for the Lost Soul, so kind of the mage build Sylvana's keeping the poke going, really building into that poke composition. And
a lot of damage going down on Oriole.
Personally, I would have liked Lunara to have Dividing Whisper to keep vision on both the turn-ins. Mainly Pixie. It's very solid.
No.
Just
I
keep
agree,
getting
the
that extra
Dividing
health.
Wisp.
Falstad going for that extra sustain with the hammer gains. Li Ming again trying for that build. I would have liked to see dominance here. Against the snowball, you kind of want to out-heal the poke you take during the fight. Works well with the teleport build, which is nice for the wave clear on this map.
Johanna a little bit overextended again, uses Iron Skin once more to keep her alive.
Both teams 23 gems turned in, 23 gems in the pocket, pretty even match. But slight XP advantage for Balance of Interest.
Oh,
Raymond
getting caught out there by the pull from Johanna, but manages to just get out of there with his Worgen form jump.
Yeah, it's the power of
Very
the
lucky.
Oriole. She will heal you to full.
Or die trying.
Indeed. That's how we like to play. 7 about to hit for balance. Seems like they're kind of slowing down the rotation. Those orbs are disrupting them quite a bit.
Neither of them wants to give an advantage for who can get to 10
And
first.
7 is hit for balance. We see Frog get follow through. He's a real hero now. He actually does some damage. Which is pretty good. Barb shot for herself. Great wave clear. Splintered Spear for Lunara. So she's going for the full poke build. Just trying to get everyone low. Which I don't like into the Oriole, because Oriole doesn't have big problems healing groups.
Well, Sylvana's taking a lot of damage and misses his Banshees. Doing so much that just gets hit at the end there. And Brightwing nearly dying to the orbs if those missiles had been slightly to the left.
Nicely done by Binfused. However, Balance did
Thrall
manage
on
to turn in.
Thrall realizes his mistake and tries to win Fury out.
He should be
Muradin
dead.
and Greymane
Yeah.
Falstad is way
Nice
too much
dig
for the
out.
poor orc.
9 gems lost on the side of Balance now. We do see Greyman actually going into the Wizard Duelist again very aggressively. Li Ming does take the wave clear with Calamity, so I like that. POI, they're losing value from having Sylvanas die so early.
Yeah. Oh, Oriole taking some damage, manages to just tap her at the end there. Johanna iron skinning to avoid all the stuns from Muradin there. Well, she walks in, hits off Condemn, but so much damage coming off from Lunara, but Oriole just keeping them all happy and healthy. Red Weaver does fall on top. Muradin jumping in again. Oh, Lunara getting stunned but cleansed, so she should be okay.
Penta really low, should be backing off now. And the team is disengaging. And we see,
Not gonna risk anything.
considering they have a Sylvanas, the Sylvanas kill just before the minion wave got them a lot of value. Sylph wasn't able to like have them make a decision, do we lose this fort or do we lose this fort? She got some value in on top, but it should have been way more. So well played by Binfused there. However, we will be seeing ultimates picked up for balance pretty soon. Bit of skirmishing. Very close.
Very low, but
it's a very close turn in now. I would like to see someone try and sneak the turn in at bot. Li Ming will probably get the turn in top.
Yeah.
Which means balance isn't going to be able to capitalize too much on their early level 10. But Binfused still has to wait to hit 10 before they can engage, but it should be any moment now.
Oriole Whip just keeping them safe from the condemn from Johanna there.
It's all standard talents. A bit of they're not even bothering. This point,
Binfused are gonna do.
Both teams have great clear on the web weavers. Lunara, Sylph, Thrall, they're just gonna melt through them. Same thing for Greymane, Falstad. Li Ming has a bit more trouble with it, still pretty good.
Oriole getting stunned, healed up by a ray of heaven.
And Balance is doing the smart thing, just clear the waves, make sure they don't get too much value. They're roughly equal in XP now. Yeah, Falstad stayed top during all that, just getting the XP, getting some push in.
I think they're overstaying their welcome here a little bit. In comes the Sunder engage, followed by Blessed Shield. Inkstone's going, oh, 4-man silence. Sylvanas dies, but so does Oriole.
Yeah.
It's a 1-for-1 at the moment. With 30 gems on Muradin, you do not want him to go.
Greymane just spotting the Sylph being way overextended, just bursting her down with those sweet, sweet claws. Right now,
So
both teams
trying and test.
They should. I'm not sure why they're bothering here. Greymane snuck in as 20 gems at bottom, and that puts Binfused slightly ahead.
Oh, Li Ming is so low. Oh, she does have teleport. She's safe for now. It's like Balance of Interest are just gonna get the pay in there. Yeah, Muradin doesn't. All the contesting.
Just give them the opportunity to, if they win a team fight, get Muradin and deny them 30 gems, which is gonna put them so much farther away from a turn-in. And now they do have Sylph. They will be able to do a response. I personally would like to see Sylph split off from the team, push bottom, and see where Binfused goes to defend.
So they're going to continue pushing top. And Laws of Hope having to be used there just to prevent them from dropping below 25%.
Yeah, if you're a team with Sylph, it's fine to run, because they're gonna have to chase. If they don't, and it's still the web weaver is healthy, you're gonna have to make a decision, do we let the healthy one push, or do we go to the Sylvanas? And Balance realizes this and takes down all the forts in a nice swoop. Getting level 13 talents now, having the advantage in the team fight.
It's likely they'll try and defend this web weaver and keep it from dying.
Windrunner picked up for the Sylph. Joanna moving into Spell Shield.
Oh, Blessed Shield going straight down there. The slow and the arrow is just far too much for Falstad. Muradin on the other hand... Wait, we just
Blinker.
have a...
We do seem to be
having a lot of issues. A Brightwing appears to have disappeared off to the Emerald Dream for a little bit, so we'll get back to you when she appears back.
Yeah, this does give us time to quickly look at the level 13 talents. Windrunner for Sylvanas, sweet, sweet mobility. Spell Shield for Johanna, clearly respecting the impressive Li Ming damage, which is currently 48k, way ahead of Lunara on the side of Balance, only at 26. Unfair advantage being picked up. for the Lunara makes sense. With the Johanna, it's pretty easy to get those slows from your W from the Q. Giant Killer, great, just great pick in general. Synergizing with the level 16, which makes the final hit of Wind Fury strike 3 times. Does proc Giant Killer 3 times, making for some great value. Shield Dust, obviously great against the Li Ming as well. Oh, Blinker does seem to be back. We can resume. This match is haunted by technical issues, but we will manage. I assume that means ready on the side of... Okay.
Let's go. So, it seems they're trying to chase Li Ming down, but with the Elemental Wolf missing, it's not going to do too much there. Going for the camp. I don't know.
That's risky. It's very greedy.
Forced up by Lunara. Muradin's
so
low.
If they secure the kill on Muradin and zone him now, that's so many gems lost. All they have to do now is stay at the gems.
And 39 gems just about to disappear. That's a lot of money gone.
This is a best case scenario. They get the camp, they get the Muradin kill. Now, Binfused is so far away from a turn-in now. From a guaranteed one to just not having one. This is great, and they put on the pressure.
The Bank of Ironforge has fallen. And now, Greymane doing the jump. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
And he's gonna rip.
Yeah.
And 13
by the Condemn.
hitting. This is all, every time he's dying, his Wisdom Duelist gets reset. Value is null again. Falstad going for the Giant Killer. Clearly they don't like dealing with that Johanna, and that's Val on the front line. Muradin healing static, obviously very big power spike. Muradin allows him to be much more aggressive. Lightning Flash, great against Lunara, great against Thrall. Value, Illusionist obviously standard for the teleport build. And on the Prowl for the additional mobility on the Greymane, which is really needed if you're playing a melee style. Now.
Nice hit on the Wisp there by Li Ming. Johanna looking to try and probably contend someone, but just ends up getting dismounted.
At this point you don't really want to be doing much as balance, just soak waves, hit 16, make sure you get the talent to your advantage again.
Fauston on his own a little bit. If he gets fought by Thrall, seems okay for now.
Right now, if I were Binfused, I'd just let the lanes push in. Make sure they don't get the easy gems, they don't get easy soak, and just get the safe.
All on his own. I'm not too sure what his plan was. He's getting rooted, stunned, and now put in stasis. He seems, yeah, and just the Sunder ripped right through him there. Oriole also dropping really low, but it's only Johanna on her, gets gusted back, but right into Muradin. Muradin be able to, he just judges the wolf. No one else will be dying today, I don't think. I'm not sure what Greymane's plan was there, but he was so isolated that he could just get picked off.
It's a pretty lucky situation for balance that Emerald Wind didn't connect with the Greymane because of the ages from the Oriole, because he may have been able to just leap out if it had him and repositioned him towards his team. They're trying to sneak a turn in. And they will succeed, and it is... Oh no, wait!
Succeed, but Muradin's all on his own. Will he manage to pay in?
He pays
just.
in. Well then, but they're not in the greatest position now. The lanes are pushed in very heavily, except on bot. They don't have 16.
They don't have Gust yet to disengage if needed. It's up in 2 seconds. Greymane jumping in again on the front line. Ends up going into stasis. Falsa dropping really low. Greymane just disengages out of there with his human form.
Yeah, this is a very big risk of drafting Greymane as your melee. If you get behind, it's very hard to engage on them. You have to be patient, you can't be on the front line all the time with the Greymane now.
Especially with 16 being hit now. So we're got a long way to go for their 16.
Yeah. Sylph getting the vulnerable on the 16. Very important power spike here. Let him wither. This is just crippling Greymane even more. Increasing the slow, no longer decays. He won't be able to move around as easily anymore.
They're probably going to take his top 4, but they do not want to make the same mistake they made last time of overstaying their welcome. If that Sylvanas arrow lands again.
Cost is up, but they have disengage.
Muradin here, whether the Thunder will come down for an engage. Oh, Muradin getting Emerald back. Does he have Dwarf Toss? He does indeed, and the Gust such secures his life.
This seems like a bit of a waste of Avatar. Muradin would have been able to jump over this wall here. Fawcett could have been gusting the team away. Would have saved the Avatar rolled for the defense now. But 16 is about to hit for Binfused, meaning they're fighting on equal tiers again.
I think Avatar was just a safety avatar of I really can't afford to die here.
Cooldown isn't too extreme, it's not the worst thing in the world. Greymane still goes into the very aggressive build. I don't like this pickup, I would have preferred to increase attack speed. Just because it also benefits his ranged form. Fawcett going for the afterburner again. Breath of Heaven. Great with the Greymane as well. He used it on the Sonya last time. Ability damage is gonna help him in this Worgen form.
Oriole getting hit by the spiders thing does so much damage, then gets rooted and just blown up. Lesson learned, do not walk into that spider's wave.
Yeah. Balance wants revenge for the last match, they feel it.
They're keeping that 4 disabled for now. Muradin, I think a little too low, but he seems to be trying to land the stun again. His second wind triggers off, is healed for now.
This is such a nice play. They know they've got the Sylvanas, they can't leave mid keep alone, but meanwhile top and bottom are still pushing. And now they just go in here. Greymane still top.
Oh, Falstad getting rooted, but just barrel rolls out there, and Afterburner making sure that he doesn't get caught there. Okay, Web Weavers are dealt with now, so no more spiders.
Balance. Starting the camp. So, it's not the best play.
Well, with Falstad on his own, he's got a second to get there. Greymane jumping way too quick, gets silenced. Crystal Age is going down. The poison might kill him. Oh, Falstad on his own gets killed by Lunara, and Greymane dying to poison and just general damage.
Great juke by Macdino.
Sylvanas just getting out, but Brightwing getting caught. Camp has been stolen, though. It's a 2-2.
Yeah, that was
technically better.
a terrible play by Balance. He should have just taken the win, moved back, get to 20, then go aggressive again. You don't want to fight when you're so close to your next talent tier.
Yeah.
This
well, they took the fight, they paid the price.
Yeah. This is giving Binfused some breathing room again. Still 2 keeps down on their side, top lane heavily pushed. If they take a wipe now, it's probably game. Neither team really close to a turn in. 20 about to hit. 4 balance of interest.
Team Binfused, a long way to go. They're level 20.
Camp being picked up on the safe side now.
They do not want to lose that 3rd keep either.
Falstad correctly soaking, making sure he didn't get too far beyond an XP. Just has to make sure he doesn't get ganked, and he does back off early. Well played there. And Balance did actually hit 20. Sylph going for the bolt, extra mobility. Double bolt actually on Thrall as well. Galloping Gate, they're going full mobility here. Indestructible obviously for Johanna, like, is there a different choice on that tier? Not really.
You know, the other shield's OP. Oh, the Thunder goes down. The Emerald Wind, a bit wasted there. Greymane and Oriole a little too far back. Oh, the arrow does go out, but it's got no much effect since there's only Johanna and Lunara in the front. Johanna tries to stun Falstad but condemn, but the wall just blocking her with its wallness.
Just look at how much damage Oriole did. Like that one Q just chunked them. She's doing 36k. So close to Falstad. 20k ahead of the Greymane. It was actually below the Muradin at this point. Greymane clearly not paying off as a pick.
Ooh, I think Falstad's a little bit too far behind. Does dismount Johanna, so their engage is down.
They want to make something happen now.
Yeah.
They
For
could,
them it's now or never.
they could fake boss, they could go keep, anything. They're level 20 right now. They should be able to win the fight. Would be smart to
So
wait
there's
until
cool.
Sunder is up if you do try to go boss, just for the boss control. Because obviously they have Gust.
Looks like Binfused are gonna check the boss, but the little spiders there are actually checking them out. And, well, they
Lunara's
find
the
the
wisp.
wisp, but not much else.
No, 20
And
is
now
getting...
they realise what's about to come towards them.
The play
That's how
from
it sees Lunara.
Balance is so passive here. I don't like it. Sure, they're ahead of structures, they're ahead in XP, but they should be making something happen with that.
So Li Ming's just gonna clear bot.
Yeah. They're gonna go for the turn-in. Panta does scout it out,
Lunara.
but he is on his own. But a Q from For All does stomp it.
Ooh, big stun there from the jump, and a lot of damage going down with Sylvanas and Lunara. Crystal Aegis just saves Oriole. And Lunara does oh, Lunara and Breakwing both go down. Oriole also now going down. Sylvanas, I have lost track how many people are dead. Muradin taking so much damage, as is Falstad, but he barrel rolls out. And Li Ming getting stunned, and Greymane being found by the shield guy. He's just going to get hit by a wet noodle of Johanna. That only goes with Brightwing on her own, probably going to get out as his Thrall.
Such a poor play there by the Greymane. They had a win. They went 2 for 1. But they had to feast. Risky as well by the Li Ming. 20 did hit in the meantime. Epic mount for the Falstad. Temporal Flux for the Li Ming. Shield of Hope for the Oriole. They're actually taking Rewind instead of Hardened Shield. He's gonna go for an place. Balance
I would have
is-
liked Hardened Shield more.
Balance is starting the boss without their highest boss DPS ready. Falstad still has Gust,
Falstad chooses to go for this.
but they
Don't
do
think they've realised.
have Indestructible on Johanna and Emerald Wind, so it's pretty safe.
They haven't yet realised what's going on. Looks like boss is going to be completely clean. Boss has been taken and captured without any delays.
Will they try to push this to the end? Or is
I
Binfused
would
gonna be...
hope they would.
Is
I
gonna
would hope they would.
Binfused could sneak a turn in and then back immediately to defend. Not sure if it got much value.
No, Binfused is just like, we've got to defend, or this boss is just going to go core and... it's
Especially with the Sylvanas, this boss is gonna get such easy value.
Muradin taking a ton of damage from the poison, Gust being used to push everyone back, and Avatar going up, but he gets stunned by the boss, gets completely blown up because that's stun. Greymane jumping too far forward, gets slowed down, the poison's going to kill him dead. Oriole also dropping rather low, gets pushed back by the tornado.
Oh my god. And this is game for Balance of Interest, making it a 1-1.
Game.
We're going to game 3 in the second series today. Very well played for both teams.
GG indeed.
Yeah, and this is what I meant. That's why you don't pick the Greymane as your melee. You clearly didn't get any value. They never really were able to withstand an engage. Eventually ended up doing the least damage of everyone in the entire game, which is not what you want. And probably dying the most. Yeah, he also died the most. So I would have liked to have seen them pick up the fall earlier. I think well drafted by Balance of Interest and well played as well. Really understanding their composition and playing it correctly. So let's check the Discord if we have another draft link ready. Okay, we're taking a 5-minute break. Okay, then we'll see everyone here in 5 minutes. 05. Start. No, that's not the break screen. This is the break screen. And some music. And we are back on the stream. We already have the observer link for the third draft, which is going to be Towers of Doom, a map we haven't seen today yet. Pretty excited to stream it. This is not the correct screen, not even the correct numbers. I do apologize. Oh, and they're already... Oh wait, this is Doom of the Spider Queen, never mind. Sorry. Got confused. It was both purple on the map, so I was a bit confused there. Gonna hit apply. And we do have the draft ready. Casters ready. Just waiting for balance of interest. Now. Close game so far. I've been very impressed with how Team Binfused has been playing their comps. They also seem to improve like pretty rapidly. They adjusted their map picks and bans quite quickly from one game to the next. Like both Shrine games were played very differently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, are we gonna see something like Lost Vikings or Chromie here? These are maps where both soak is really important because the objective doesn't give you XP, so you kind of just want to stay ahead with lane soaking, making sure you have the talented advantage to get most of the caps and just whittle down your opponent. And also poking is pretty strong obviously because both teams are fighting around the channel objective, so something like Chromie gets a lot of value, and the draft is starting. Team Binfused, what are they gonna pick? The picks and bans here are really gonna depend on how are you gonna approach the map. Sagara again, they don't like Sagara. I don't value Sagara that highly on this map. Split push isn't super valuable because like the siege damage doesn't stick. You don't really choke them with it.
More.
Falstad being banned obviously really strong, being able to quickly cap a shrine after you win a team fight. And Brightwing being secured, just making sure they get that soak in all the lanes. And balance, how are they gonna approach the map? That is the question now. Are we gonna see something like Viking shenanigans, maybe an Aperture? We also have seen in competitive play weird comps like taking Medivh and Zero Tool here, creating like other chaos, never knowing where people are supposed to be focusing. I'm not sure if we're gonna see that here in the Amateur League. It is very hard to pull off. Like, it's Division 1 level stuff right there. They're taking their time considering the picks. Again, going with the Oriole. They probably don't like it being on Binfused.
Yeah.
Daniel seems really comfortable, and Li Ming obviously solid pick here. Good interrupts. Personally, I love Chromie here more. I'm a bit of a Chromie fanboy. But yeah, she does good damage. Easy to interrupt the channels as well. ETC. Safe pickup. I'm not sure if it's gonna depend on what the next pick is, if I like this or not. Because we are obviously moving into the next ban phase soon. Like, if they go with a Kerrigan here, I could get the early ETC pickup. Otherwise I think there's still plenty of tanks open that are fine here.
Oh.
They go ETC and noobs, so they want to chain those stunts. Are balance of interest now, are they afraid of something like a Kerrigan? Something that just dives along and demolishes you? Because if you take a noob, you take ETC, you take Brightwing, you can expect someone to steamroll you. But I think it's gonna be the Grey main. It's a fine ban. Definitely makes way more sense to draft Grey main in this case than drafting the Sylvanas. Sylvanas obviously pretty strong here, being able to snack the forts easily. She has the Mercenary Queen 10 at level 1. Escorting the Sappers then makes them do double damage. And Johanna, pretty good banner. Tank that they don't have a tank yet. Johanna has the Indestructible to stop the stun lock that Binfused is gonna go for. So like this, they're probably just gonna pick up Muradin right now, which isn't too bad. I mean, Solid, yeah, there it goes, Mirrodin. And now I'd like to see... I think they should just play this one standard, pick up a Thrall, get the interrupt with the Chain Lightning. Make sure you've got someone in the lanes. Towers of Doom is too big to do a rotation on, so you probably just want 2 good laners here. Taking the time. Time pool already down to 30 seconds. They only need to use it for 2 more picks.
Maybe they're considering Tychus.
It could, but I'm not. Why would you pick up Zeratul?
Whoa, never mind.
I'm not a fan of this.
No, same.
Brightwing can poly Zeratul when he goes in. She can get peekaboo at level 4 to reveal him. She's not the best target to go on. At the same time, an Uruk ETC, you're not going to gank them. Binfused, picking up the Tychus. Probably, they draft Tychus more even against single warrior, I think. If my notes are correct. Yeah, they like Tychus. It's in my notes, so it's true. And they do go with the Kerrigan. I think this would have been a better ban over the Sylph. Ooh, and Lost Vikings.
Oh my god.
So, what's the Zeratul like a pick to prevent them from going with? I mean, it's pretty obvious they were moving into a heavy dive comp, to which Kerrigan is more suited. So I still think that a good Kerrigan player is just gonna get equal value to the Zeratul on a Lost Vikings player, as long as she properly moves through the Fog of War. I definitely think Binfused won the draft here. Unless Balance plays a really good Vikings. I mean, Tychus against a solo warrior, it's fine. He does solid range DPS. Never a bad pick. We are moving to the game. Also with the point you can buy VIP and be cool like me with yellow text in the Discord channel. You get a mention in the highlight videos. It's pretty sweet. We're loading into the game now. It's 1-1. In the third game on Towers of Doom. And I'll introduce the left team. It's Balance of Interest with Penta on the Vikings, Blinka on the Oriole, Carvajoker on the Zeratul, MacDino on his Li Ming, and Wadepool on his Trusted Mirrodin. These beats are kind to introduce Team Binfused on the right hand side.
So for the right hand side we have Carrie Barlow on Kerrigan, TH3B on ETC, Nicaris on Anubrak, Daniel on Brightwing, and Arthur's OP playing Tychus.
You see pretty standard talents being taken. Regen Master for Zeratul. Curious how well he's going to be able to stack that. Bright for the Vikings. So Vikings is going to be a big troll this game. And we see Binfused is going for that early aggro. But they're taking a lot of damage.
Is this going to be any kills? A lot of damage going down on ETC and Brightwing. The pull from Kerrigan actually really doing a lot of damage to MacDino there. Nubrak and Brightwing a little bit too far forward, and Tychus just doing so much damage down to Mirrodin.
Neither team confirming the kill. Tower not quite that yet, so no XP advantage. And they're missing Soak because Vikings is just happily sitting in lane.
Mirrodin, no, great. Oh, yeah, Mirrodin just jumps on Kerrigan, body blocks her. She gets picked off by Zeratul.
We already see that.
Looks like Oriole taking so much damage, literally gets blown up by a grenade.
Getting a counter kill is pretty sweet. Orb doesn't connect, hit some minions. Still these. Now we see Binfused moving.
Ooh. I'm seeing a Zeratul and Li Ming about to take out Tyke. No, he's pulling back. They realise this isn't worth it. Nubrak on the other hand, stunned and just completely nuked, but still manages to get out with a shield.
Very well played. And Kerrigan
was
didn't confirm a kill.
Away from dying there.
Kerrigan is rotating up, which is weird. She should be able to just contest the Viking on bot. So Oh, Eric dies, but that's
Oh.
not really it doesn't really count as a kill.
Whoa. Vikings are heroes too. Dino taking tons of damage from...
Yeah, Tyke should be able to confirm this kill.
See. Yeah,
Oh.
Tyker's just going to throw a
Yeah,
grenade.
there he is.
Oh, no, not even going to bother. Oriel getting
Vikings
pulled
get the
by
ball.
Kerrigan. Getting destroyed by the combat there, and Muradin just slowly walking back. Olaf, on the other hand, taking a lot of damage, but he's just going to sit there for a while in the death zone.
Yeah. Binfused gave up bot for free to the Viking, but they played the aggression game so well on top that they were able to secure both of the shrines.
Zertul getting stunned. It's
Nice blink.
little blink there. Half a second off getting hit by the Kerrigan combo.
Very well
Very
played.
nice by him.
We see Vikings moving back to lanes. Being a nuisance. Very
And making that weird run sound that they always make. Tychus using minigun on Eric, not sure that was the best of moves. But now Tychus has no mana and getting targeted by Zeratul and Li Ming. Tychus is most likely going down here. There's... Oh,
Muradin should be able to confirm the kill, and he does.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Camp being picked up on the bottom lane by Team Binfused, keeping the pressure on the Viking lane. Still, they're playing the Viking game pretty well. They're letting each Viking take a lane and then just moving as 4, which is how you should be playing. They are ahead in XP, not by much, roughly half a level.
Brightwing a little bit overextended, but does have Pixie Dust to get herself out there. Does get stunned, but then just gets pushed back behind the gate.
Vikings currently 104 stacks of bribe, so that's at least 2 mercs that the Vikings can take.
So they're rotating down. I think they might know that they're at the camp. Well, after the thing's pinged, they definitely know they're there. ETC looks like their target, but I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. However, Nubrak, not mounted, does just barrel charge out of there. Very close.
Nice play, 7 hitting here for balance of interest. Slight advantage, but with the Brightwing should be able to just confirm the level before the altar spawns. Looks like Zeratul is fully committing to the mage build.
Ooh, so much damage on Brightwing, but the pull from Kerrigan just saves her. That was an insane pull.
Zeratul is going full ham with this build. If he dies once, he loses all his gathering power. Not sure if I like this.
No, oh, Oriel getting just pushed around there by ETC and Kerrigan, and then Nubrak just comes out from under her. Rip Oriel.
And pretty standard talents for all the teams. Quarterback for the Tychus. Piercing Bolt, we often see Iron Force momentum here, but Piercing Bolt is obviously still strong. Especially against such a heavy front line when it's hard to hit the target you want.
Eamon getting hit by the boss there, just taunting him a little bit.
Cam's getting picked up by Binfused again.
Oh, Kerrigan a little bit out of position, gets hit by the stun. Yeah, she is going
right
down.
there. Well, level lead. 4 bands of
Nubrak
interest.
definitely on their radar now. Slowly moving down. They see ETC, gonna ignore him. There's not much chance you can kill a Nubrak. It's still got barrow charge. And no, he's behind the gate anyway.
Temper
We'll be
magic
thanking Oriel for
ruining it. We're missing some sort now. We're rotating Olaf up. We'll probably, yeah, they're gonna do their own camp now. It shouldn't be too long before the next altar phase spawns. We will see the early level 10 being picked up for BOI.
Zeratul on the hunt for Tychus. Resistance gone down, so he's just gonna back up there.
Play again being picked up for the Vikings. So we can confirm we are in Europe.
Oh, ETC though, I'm not sure. Oh, he's just gotten stun locked. His power slide does just get him out there. But Zeratul on the other hand, getting hit by the combo. Crystal Aegis might have even killed him. Oh no, he's got the heal from Oriole. Oh, the Void Prison trapping a Nubarak.
Yeah, Mirrodin has leap up, so it's fine. Not sure the void was needed there. It seems like a waste.
Now the Vikings have even managed to sneak both of the shrines. That's a lot of damage going down their core.
Yeah. Don't forget, Vikings did pick up Merc Lord on level 4. So as long as they're near the Mercs as they charge in, they actually deal double siege damage when they explode. Which make the Vikings a pain. Nubarak finds Eric. Doesn't chase.
Well, Kerrigan taking a lot of damage from both the turret and the turtle, but the minions just tank all the shots.
Top camp also being picked up for bands of interest. It's actually curious to see Cocoon being picked up by the Nubarak.
Or Eric.
Yeah, he is the squishiest of the Vikings, you would probably expect to lose him. I'm not sure why Zeratul is showing himself here. Guess it doesn't really matter.
They see ETC, they're gonna try, they're not gonna be able to get the camp. ETC just dived back in. Kerrigan's damage going a lot on Oriole. Crystal Age has just been used. Oh, Oriole is now definitely stuck. But ETC, super low. Whether he's gonna die, we don't know. Just manages to get out of there.
Guitar solo saves the ETC.
And Eric also dying as well. Obviously not as much XP. Murden still getting caught here, but obviously one does not simply kill a dwarf.
Yeah, and Vikings just bribe the entire camp, showing that they've got that sweet cash. Meanwhile,
Murden trying to go in on Kerrigan.
Brightwing joins
really
him, we
much
should...
follow up at the minute.
He does disengage. Balak pushing top, which is gonna get some value because Balak pushes pretty well with a splash attack damage.
Whether they've seen Zeratul or not, I don't know.
Level 13
Oh,
versus 12. It's a pretty decent position for Balance of Interest.
Murden on his own a little bit. He might have to use Dwarf Toss, he does indeed. Brightwing Blink healing back. Murden getting dived on but has Crystal Aegis. Void Prison going down, it's now a 2v4 in a minute. The Void Prison is now gone. Stun going down on Kerrigan. Kerrigan looks like she's going to die. Yeah, and there goes Zeratul as well. Nubarak looks like he's going to go down. Yep, Murden slaps him with a lollipop and he dies. Tychus gets hit by the stun. Is he going to get away? No, not in the slightest.
This was a
Brightwing just teleports back.
very poor decision by Binfused. They were a talent tier behind. They had 3 ultimates on cooldown, I think. It isn't that important for the 4 shots. Just go get the XP, gank the Vikings, do a camp, do something else. Just don't contest. Level 13 did hit for them now, so we get the increased ravage range. Again, Vikings just constantly picking up those merc camps.
Vikings little dive saves Balog there. Eric looks like he's the next target on the Great Viking Purge. But he gets teleported away with play again, and he lives.
Oh wait, that's not recent. And Nubarak's getting pretty bursty now at level 13. Once he hits level 16 he can just dive pretty hard.
So they're gonna try and kill this camp. Oh, ETC getting stun locked a little bit there, just loses 3/4 of his health. Laser Drill going down, that's not quite sure who to hit. Oh, Brightwing just getting completely destroyed, but... sorry, Zeratul getting completely destroyed even.
Balance should have
Apologies.
backed off the moment Jill went down.
Hit by Power Slide, and Mosh Pit even goes down. I don't think that was quite needed there, but...
No.
And Eric also
They just used 4 ults for that. Balance should have backed off the moment Jill was used. It's a 100-second cooldown just wasted, just to defend the camp. It's fine, you're still in the lane, just kill the camp, back off. Now they took meaningless deaths for it, and they get punished.
Nubarak falling really low there to the Li Ming missiles, but all the while the Vikings are still soaking and keeping... oh, ETC just getting hit by the stun. Is he... No, he's fine.
Great Storm Bolt, not quite enough follow-up from the Li Ming. Nubarok is going to defend the blue tower on the right hand side
Oh,
now.
Brightwing getting caught by the stun and just blinked on by Zeratul. There goes the fort though.
Not really caring about Balok, not a real hero.
Satakis is just about going to get the altar before everyone else arrives. However, ETC super low. If Muradin has a stun, the spines from the
Just managed to secure the kill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but
whoa,
ETC
I'm not too
very
sure.
risky.
Oh, Zeratul getting
This
super
is-
caught down there.
This is great for
Uh-oh,
Li Ming.
This could be 1, 2. Zeratul just dies. Kerrigan's still alive somehow.
Li Ming is getting resets, but she has no
Muradin
mana.
getting hit by the grenade at the end.
Oh, and Li Ming is
There
cocooned.
wasn't much hope for Kerrigan or ETCs. Oh, is that Li Ming underneath there? Yeah, that is indeed Li Ming underneath the web. She's not going to go
Oriole
anywhere.
stays.
Oriole's just gonna live, I think.
Yeah. It
Will
was
they go boss is the next question. They are going to go boss.
pretty
How are the
safe.
Vikings gonna do?
Epic boss
What they could
steals.
do?
It's gonna make it to the highlight reel again. A noob taking pretty big damage
And-
from the boss AoE.
They're like actually having to use bow charges to get away from Oriole.
This seems really risky from the Oriole. It's okay to let this go.
It
She
seems
is
she
she?
could potentially do this. Oh my! Could she?
Oh my god! The plays are being made, and it's still not capped yet.
God.
There's a sliver of blue left.
Oh no, the marsh.
They do secure the
Oh,
boss.
it's interrupted, and Oriole still lives. No way is Oriole.
She doesn't have energy though. Oh
Or
no!
if she can avoid Kerrigan.
Kerrigan has the increased range on her Q.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Wow. Mistakes have been made. Oriole nearly with the epic boss
That
steal,
was crazy.
full wipe. They can just take a keep right now, then channel the altars. Oh, but it seems like they don't really care. They're just gonna cap.
There was
Bit
not
of-
even any need
Bit of
for
a
anything there.
yeah, bit of a misplay by balance. They should have gotten the keeps first, but they could just get bot now, get 6 things, and at that point, just consistent shooting is gonna wreck them very hard. And we see Vikings getting the camp. If they're a scorer, they're just gonna nuke this keep down. Meanwhile,
Binfused are gonna have to do something really soon if they've even got
Binfused
of
is
getting this.
pretty split, and it
Didn't
seems
take a lot of damage. Oh, all keeps being captured. This is more damage onto the core. It's now down to 6 health. Oh, the death zone for Muradin, just for a shot there.
they're holding off the shots from the siege camp.
That's 3 shots down onto the core from the full keeps shot.
This is a very bad situation right now. Ooh, Olaf just being a bit cocky there. So is Balak. Oh, Balak is play again at draw top lane getting the siege camp.
Oh, the void prison on 3 people. They've all just dived in. Anubrink just not even... And ETC just getting completely shredded there. They don't even care they're tanks. They're just getting completely destroyed. And Tyker's just realizing, yep.
Yeah, if they cap now, it's game. All they've got to do is zone for 1 Viking. It does, yeah.
Pulled in GG. I think, yeah, Brightwing's just gonna half. Kerrigan's not even gonna bot. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just gonna...
They've accepted their fave. Accepted.
perhaps she can interrupt for a little bit, just for fun. Down goes Brightwing, and down goes the Queen of Blades herself.
Oh,
And who's
GG.
gonna cap it? Olaf, the Fat Viking, captured it.
Balance of Interest managed to take Siri 2-1.
Very well played.
Unique team comp. I think the aggression game was kind of misplayed by Binfused. Some really nice Void Prison, sadly not always the follow-up ready, but Vikings was properly used. Look at this XP soak. This is crazy right here. 39k, the next person is 12k. Just making sure those bribe stacks are constantly building, getting those siege camps to score again to the keep, putting on that siege damage. Very well played by Penta here. Okay, let's see if we can get a winner's interview. Maybe it's a bit late for them, so... Show their team. Let's see. Let's check my notes here. Let's switch back to the main screen and check if we're actually... Okay, McDino is willing to have the winner's interview with us, which is pretty nice. I would like to interview Barlow as well, but those guys may be a bit tired by now, dealing with the constant technical issues.
We'll make sure we ask him about it.
Main screen.
Let's just close Hots for now. Maybe next time, Chen, you will see some play.
We'll just invite him into the channel when he feels ready for the interview. Or at least the most recent. Yeah, these two seem to be the most recent games. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Who do we have here? It's Scarfus. Okay. And McDino as well, very nice.
Why not? Why not?
We bring in our entire team as well. So, congratulations on winning the series 2-1. Very well played.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
So, first of all, I want a rough estimate. How many dogs does that guy have that played Falstaff?
Yeah.
More than me, apparently, and I got a few.
Did your team feel like it was getting a bit too late to actually play like on top of your game, or were you all like, that's still fine?
Yeah, well, we were pretty, tired and a bit, tilted with it dragging on for so long. But I think when the game started, everyone kind of pulled together.
Yeah, you look pretty solid in all of the games, so still went very well. So I think you've probably been asked this question before, but I do want to ask it because we keep getting this question. Where's your name from? The team name.
Should I, Dino?
Yeah, you picked it. I mean,
Well, I picked it. Well, the team kind of... Well, I kind of asked people when we started this, we're a free agent team, to, let's think of a name. And apparently my suggestion, Slavic Truck Drivers, wasn't politically correct. And no one else came up with really the name, so we went on Wikipedia and pressed for a random article. And we got balance of interest. It's apparently a term in American law about balance of interests.
Okay, nice.
by the way, now that you mention it, maybe we can rename back to Slavic Truck Drivers. I kind of like the name now.
You've got the reputation now, plus the battle.
Yeah.
I assume the battle tag change for Penta.
The fan base,
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the draft. If I'm not mistaken, you won the coin toss, right? So you picked Infernal Shrines.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually teams don't like being second pick on Infernal Shrines. So, do you feel like that restricted your draft in any way? Were you afraid to just get like one of the money pickups like the Falstaff?
Not really. We kind of had a rough idea what we wanted to go with, and it's not really, if one thing was banned out, we had a backup plan, so we had a bit of an idea what we wanted anyway.
Okay. You seem to like not really give much of a fuck about the map. Like you picked up the Kerrigan, which is obviously it's one of our best maps. I did notice you changed to the Q build from the shameful build you played before on this map. So I'm pretty happy to see those improvements being made. But do you feel like you should have respected the Zul more in the rotations?
Yes.
Like,
yeah. We didn't really, we got a little bit behind and we never caught up.
Yeah. Binfused
and-
that double global and Zul was pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah, double global and soul. We didn't respect that combination. I don't think we've played it against that specifically. It was more like, yeah, they get the soul and we can handle it, but together with the Brightwing and Falstad, and their really strong disengage, maybe our draft wasn't as good as we thought when we took it.
So nearing the end of mid game, you kind of made a comeback. Consistently got the kills, but you were pretty behind on structure. So what's shot calling like then? How do you decide like when it's safe to go aggro, when you have to defend, etc.? Do you find you had some problems there reacting to the Zul as well? If they just kept pushing the lanes while you're not there?
Yeah, it was really difficult because every time we felt like, okay, we got the lanes out pushed and we have to, we got some time to do something now, and suddenly you see Zul or Falstad down by a keep or something, and like, oh, we just pushed that out and like we can't do anything. It's real annoying, but we, tried to focus in on getting the shrines, and
Yeah.
try to slowly find our way, open our way to the core, but we never really got that far.
Yeah, you made a pretty impressive showing actually, but it was just too far pushed in, so they had way too many opportunities to end, be it with a Punisher or not. Still,
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty impressive considering like how far behind you were in that game. And then game 2, you went with a really early Lunara Tomb, which is something I've seen before in your drafts that I watched. Do you value Lunara specifically on the map? Was it a counter pick against what was likely going to be the Oriole pick, or just think it's like one of the best range assassins in general?
Generally, I think it's one of the best range assassins, and it's really strong on also this map. But when they picked up the Oriole, we didn't want them to have any potential, getting that combo, because it's so easy it gets out of control in the fights unless you can get the pick early. So it was a little bit of a deny, and a little bit that I really like to have the Lunara on our team.
Yeah, we actually do the same thing. This Lunara is such a solid assassin in general. But it was kind of curious, like in none of the 6 games that Binfused played, they ever picked up the combo with Lunara, even though they had the option available to them. It's kind of odd to notice. But I thought it was pretty nice that you picked up the combo. And then, was it your plan all along to just go like heavy wave clear, just turn their strategy against them, pick up the Johanna, pick up the Sylph, just securing the rotations, making sure you're constantly ahead of them?
Yeah, with the Inferno Shrines game, we were always behind on it. This time we wanted to be ahead, so we had a really strong wave clear, a good 4-man rotation. Also picked up the Brightwing against that Grey main. Killed us a couple of times the game earlier. And I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, definitely Greymane was really a bad pick there. So this is the next question. How did you feel about the Rhaegar ban? And then I think they picked up Falstad first and then Greymane. What was your reaction?
No, actually I was so into our draft that I didn't even notice the Rhaegar ban. It's not a hero we usually go with. We don't feel he's that strong anymore. So we didn't really care for that. We're probably going right wing anyway.
Yeah, I was very confused about the ban. I'm not entirely sure what I would have banned, not knowing where they would take their draft. Probably would have been like, I'm not sure what your draft order was, maybe the artists. And they would have picked the Thrall. Which was really confusing to me. They didn't go the real second melee, but the grey main. And they never secured their bot lane hero. That kind of felt like you won that draft pretty hard, just because they ignored the Thrall and thought grey main was a suitable melee.
Yeah, it felt like with the right wing, their rotation with Greyman wasn't that much of a threat to our rotation, and they turned out to win it pretty handily. And then Falstad, it's not that dangerous to a Thrall, and I would probably win the one-on-one pretty easily. So yeah, it felt really good.
Yeah, you really took control of the game. Couple of mistakes made by both teams, but like securing that kill on the Muradin was pretty much like a death blow to them, dropping the 30 gems.
Yeah, that was a really nice pickup. We're close to doing, we did the mistake going for that greedy camp at level 19, but we, gathered it together and finished the game after that.
Yeah, that game was pretty solid. And then towers, I was really surprised in the draft. Did you specifically pick the Zeratul just so they wouldn't pick it against Vikings?
It's kind of, yeah, a little bit. Sometimes you go with ganking compositions and such like that. We didn't really have a great ganking composition for the Vikings this time, but it's also for them to not have it, and also the utility to have the Void Prison to help securing pretty much kills and taps and everything.
Yeah, it felt like the Void Prisons themselves were pretty on point with regards to like hitting many people, but always too late. There was no mana for the follow-ups from the resets on Liming. Usually like people were already dead, so to me the Zeratul pickup seemed kind of weird. I could get it as the counter, but they were already pretty obviously going into the Kerrigan. So I think I would have gone with a different melee, but it clearly did pay off in the end. You got quite a few ganks just roaming around and won the game pretty handily. But I think Vikings carried like hard.
Yeah, and it was a little bit. They kind of had a good heroes to not let the Zeratul do his thing, and but didn't feel like playing Thrall.
It felt so weird picking it into like the Brightwing double tank, because Brightwing is not like the ideal healer to go on with the Zeratul, and tanks are like, yeah, why would you pick Zeratul against them? And you've got like a Sonya with Wrath to oppose them. But still, won the game pretty handily, took it 2-1, so well played.
Thank you.
I think that's all the questions about draft for me. You have anything else, Aperture?
Nothing from me, you basically covered everything.
Yeah, do you have any questions about our top tier casting? The production value that was very real.
We couldn't watch the stream because we had to play.
Ah, feels bad, man. There's breaks. You can watch the break music, which wasn't playing for one.
Tori said in the 2 minutes while I was setting up the draft, I hadn't the time to watch to tune into the stream. I'm sorry.
Looking forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Am I casting tomorrow?
No, but it's going to be online. I'm going to watch it after.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, then closing words. Thanks for letting us cast you, especially as like casters with zero experience. It was really nice having some teams allow us to go in.
Well, thanks for casting us. I already heard that you did a very good job, although I didn't personally see it, but I already heard it.
It's good to hear.
So yeah, thanks for casting.
Yeah.
I hope to see you some more times from now on.
Yeah, would be nice. It's our pleasure.
I'm in.
Yeah, then I think we're gonna call it a night here at Heroes Lounge, as it's already 1:45 in Holland here.
Oh
So-
yeah, in Germany too.
Yeah, everyone that stuck around to watch all the games, thank you very much for the support. I hope everyone here has a wonderful night.
Sounds good. Sounds legit. All right. Then thanks again for casting us, and yeah. Sorry that we kept you up so late, and
Yeah, no problem.
Night too, right?
Thanks for tonight, guys.
Yeah, thank you as
You're
well.
welcome. Our pleasure.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everyone, that was the last match being played tonight. Thank you for checking in. If you have any feedback about our casting, we are pleb tier casters, so please drop us a message on Discord or PM us on Twitch. Anything you like. We personally, I would love to hear your feedback, and I imagine Aperture would as well. So
Yes, this panda needs some support.
yeah, man, we need the real carries. We need Agents 007 to flame us hard. Well, everyone, thanks for watching, and see you later.
Thank you guys.
And